Hi, everyone. I'm Colleen. Happy Wednesday out there. So that you could be here with me on this Wednesday. And this live stream, of course, is brought to you by Princess Dental Staffing. So today's topic, we are giving you 11 reasons why you want to consider a career as a dental hygienist. So we'll start off by talking about, what a dental hygienist kind of does, just so that you have a, pretty good idea of what the job entails. And then we'll be giving you some reasons why you should definitely consider it as a career option for you. But before we dive too deeply into that, I just want to remind everyone each week that we are bringing you a new live stream covering a topic related to your career in the dental industry. So if you don't want to miss out on future streams, be sure to follow our page or subscribe to our channel. And of course, if you like the content we're bringing you, drop us a like. If you have anything to contribute to the conversation, or any thoughts, insights, or questions, be sure to comment those below. And if we couldn't get to your comment when this stream was live, we'll definitely respond to you as soon as possible. Okay. Additionally, if you would like, be sure to hop onto princessdentalstaffing.com today. So Princess Dental Staffing is an online dental job board. They have positions available for dental receptionists, dental assistants, dental hygienists, and dentists in a variety of different areas. They've got full-time, they've got part-time, permanent, and temporary roles. So if you have some time today, hop onto princessdentalstaffing.com, see what positions they have available in your area. Okay. It's also super easy to create a profile and get your information in front of hiring managers. And you can also check out their blog as well. So a lot that you can do on princessdentalstaffing.com. Okay. All right. So let's start off by talking about what dental hygienists do. Actually, before we do that, I just want to let everyone know that this is actually, and I can't believe that I skipped this part, because if you've watched any of these streams with any sort of regularity, you know how much Colleen loves three-part series. And today we are starting a new three-part series on reasons why you should definitely consider different dental careers. And today, of course, we're talking about dental hygienists. Okay, so super excited to bring you these three-part series. I love these because we get to delve a little bit more deeply and commit a little bit more time to talking about each role in depth and just giving you a little bit more detail and information on it. So I really love bringing you these three-part series and can allow us to do, a much deeper dive into these roles. Okay, so like I said, today we're starting with dental hygienist. So let's start off by talking about what a dental hygienist does. So generally speaking, dental hygienists actually tend to have the most one-on-one time with patients as compared to like dental assistants and dentists. Okay, and that's largely due to the nature of the work. So as a dental hygienist, you can definitely expect to provide a wide range of preventative dental care on a daily basis. And that includes things like, keeping dentists informed about potential problems and areas of concern, using fluoride and sealants to protect teeth, removing stains, tartar, and plaque from teeth, examining patients for oral diseases or abnormalities, taking and developing oral x-rays, and of course, educating patients on proper oral hygiene care and habits. Okay, so that's definitely not an exhaustive list. There are definitely tons of other things that dental hygienists do, but kind of in a nutshell, that's a pretty standard list of what you can be expected to do if you decide that you want to become a dental hygienist. Okay. Alrighty, so now that we know what dental hygienists do, or have a pretty good idea of what dental hygienists do, let's talk about the reasons why you should definitely consider becoming a dental hygienist. Okay, number one, you enjoy a flexible work schedule. So, when it comes, due to the nature of the work of being a dental hygienist, the hours are usually pretty set, but you have some flexibility within those hours. For example, if you decided that you wanted to work part-time instead of full-time, you have a little bit more control over the hours that you dedicate to your work. Same thing if you decide that you want temporary as opposed to a permanent role as well. Okay. Additionally, you can also choose to be in a floating position and you can kind of rotate between several different workplaces within the week. Okay, so you do have some control, a little bit more control than as compared to some other positions regarding, how much time you want to spend working and some of the hours as well. So there's definitely some flexibility when it comes to the work schedule. And in terms of, a healthy work-life balance, that's definitely a huge plus. Okay. Number two, partnerships with for patient health. Okay. So again, due to the nature of being a dental hygienist and what a dental hygienist does, generally as a dental hygienist, you are going to be the person within the dental office that's likely going to spend the most amount of time with the patient, right? And that means you get to help build those trusting relationships and that trusting rapport with that patient. Okay. By, doing things like demonstrating empathy to patients as they undergo these dental hygiene procedures, you really get to, actively affect patients' oral health and by extension, their overall health. And you really get to, like I said, build those relationships and interact with people and make a difference. Okay. Number three, earning a competitive salary. So the average annual salary for a dental hygienist role is $79,272 a year. Okay, so that's average annual. Okay. Now, of course, what you actually earn is going to depend on a lot of different factors, mostly, where you live, right? What part of the United States that you're in. If you're in an area that's a little bit lower cost of living, you can probably expect a little bit less, but a higher cost of living, of course, you can expect a little bit more. Um, uh, yeah, so it's going to depend, like I said, on where you live. Also, things like how much experience you have, the types of certifications you have, and the training you have, and all of those sorts of things. But it's a pretty good indicator. Again, 79,272 a year is a pretty good indicator as to what you can earn. Okay, and that's quite a lot as compared to a lot of other roles, right, and a lot of other careers. That is a pretty steady salary and definitely a really good one. Okay, got a comment coming in here. That's a great average annual salary. Yeah, Heidi, I completely agree. That's a really good salary. So definitely another great reason why you should consider being a dental hygienist, which kind of leads into number four as well. So again, one of the factors that determines how much you can expect to make as a dental hygienist, are advancements in professional development. Okay, which leads us to number four, which is discover advancement opportunities within the dental field. Okay, so most dental hygiene programs, training programs can take anywhere from 2 months to 2 years. So it really just kind of depends on the program that you select. Okay. But in terms of, training programs, that's actually quite quick, right? Because if you think about some other careers where you need a bachelor's degree, which is 4 years, 2 months to 2 years is actually quite quick. And you get to, and like I said, you can expect somewhere around 79,000 a year for this role. And again, depending on how many certifications and professional development and degrees and things like that you can get, you can actually ask for more, right? You can actually ask for a higher salary. Okay. So like I said, most dental programs usually go anywhere from 2 months to 2 years. You can also continue on in your education, get a bachelor's degree or a master's degree in your field after gaining some on-the-job experience. So those are definitely some great avenues to kind of help develop in your career and also help boost your salary as well. Advanced degrees also allow you to progress in some roles to like leadership roles or educational positions or those sorts of things. Okay, so there are definitely some benefits to continuing your education and your professional development, not just associated with salary, but also in terms of the types of positions you can get, leadership positions, educational positions. It just opens up a lot of opportunities for you. Another comment coming in here: dental hygiene is in high demand right now too. Yeah, absolutely, Ralph. Dental hygiene is always going to kind of be needed, right? So that's another great thing to kind of consider when considering a career as a dental hygienist. Reason number 5, ability to help others improve their health. So this kind of ties into reason number 2, partnerships for patient health, right? Not only do you get to build those relationships, but you also get to affect the health of your patients, right? And we've actually mentioned in previous streams how oral health is actually tied to overall health. So in being a dental hygienist and providing those preventative and proactive measures to to obtain and maintain good oral health, you're actually actively contributing to that patient's overall health as well by educating them, by performing those procedures for them, and by helping them to build those great oral health habits. Okay. And that can be incredibly, incredibly rewarding, helping out other people and making sure that they are healthy and that they lead a healthy lifestyle. Okay. Number 6, job stability. So this is kind of what you were touching on a little bit earlier, Ralph. So Ralph mentioned that dental hygiene is in high demand right now, and there's a large amount of job stability, right? Really, a lot of places in the medical field, job stability is going to be, a major plus when deciding kind of what field to go into. And dental hygiene is no different. The reality is that around the world, everybody has teeth and they need help keeping those teeth clean and, getting those regular checkups. And again, oral health is tied to overall health. Okay. So it's really, really important for everyone to get their regular cleanings and go to their regular appointments and their regular dental checkups and things like that. And because of that, dental hygiene is a really crucial part of, keeping everyone healthy. Furthermore, as people continue to live longer, there's a larger pool of patients to treat as well, right? So as you're helping make all these people healthier, they're living longer and they're gonna need you longer to help them. Okay. So yeah, job stability, definitely a great plus. Okay. Number 7, every day is a little bit different. Okay. So, if you're definitely the type of person, kind of like me, and, you really don't like getting stuck in the same cycle over and over again, dental hygiene might be a really great path for you to consider because every day is a little bit different, right? You've got a wide range and a diverse range of patients that you get to interact with and build those relationships with and help. Okay. And they all have different needs. So it's going to require you to be able to interact with those people, with those patients, and to, use your noggin to overcome some of their difficulties and their obstacles when it comes to oral health. Okay. So it's a little bit different every day. So it definitely keeps you on your toes and definitely keeps you interested in what it is that you're doing. Number 8, social work environment. So again, dental hygienists, they spend a lot of one-on-one time with the patient, but not just with the patient. You're also engaging, with office staff, other dental professionals, dentists, dental receptionists, dental assistants, and all of those people. So, this is definitely a very social position. And we actually did a stream not too long ago on being an introvert, being kind of an introvert and, kind of the dental industry. And I believe it was on being an introvert as a dental, I can't remember if it was a dental assistant or a dental hygienist. Either way, being an introvert in the dental industry is not necessarily a bad thing, So being in a social work environment, even as an introvert, and again, being an introvert doesn't necessarily mean you don't like to interact with people. It just means that you tend to turn inward as opposed to outward. So even being, an introvert, being in a social environment like that and interacting with those patients and interacting with your different team members can still be a really positive and beneficial thing. Okay. So definitely another plus. You get to, interact with people all the time. Okay. Number 9, accelerated education options. So like we said earlier, if you go through dental hygiene program, 2 months to 2 years, right around. But you can also move on and get your bachelor's or your master's degree if you want, or you can also continue on and become a dentist. A lot of dentists started out as dental hygienists, right, and kind of working and getting that valuable experience while continuing your education and eventually becoming a dentist. So that's also an option in dental hygiene and becoming a dental hygienist. You can move on to becoming a dentist if that's something that you want. If not, again, you can, continue in your industry and in your craft and, get to that bachelor's and master's degree and become a leader in your role, or, just like a subject matter expert or an educational professional, or you can continue on and become a dentist as well. So lots of options, right, in being in dental hygiene. Number 10, you do hands-on work. So dental, as I'm sure you've kind of gleaned by now, being a dental hygienist is definitely not something that you tend to sit at a desk and stay on your computer or your laptop or your, whatever your electronic device for most of the day. On the contrary, you're usually up, moving around quite a bit, working with your hands, actively problem solving, and like I said, interacting with everyone, with your patients, with your team, and everyone. So that's a definite plus as well. You get to be active in your job, and you get to move around, and you're not really stuck at a desk all day. Okay. And number 11, possibility of working in the medical field. Okay. So as a dental hygienist, wanting a career wanting a healthcare career, the opportunity to work with patients as a medical professional, hygienists use their technical skills and medical knowledge to improve the health of their patients. Like I said earlier, oral health is definitely tied to overall health. So as a dental hygienist, you can quickly train and begin working with patients daily if you desire to work in the dental field, medical field. Okay. So another really great reason why to consider dental hygiene. Okay, so those are our 11 reasons why you should definitely consider dental hygiene or being a dental hygienist as a potential career for you. But bottom line, your career has a huge impact on your future and will definitely shape you in terms of things like identity, personal fulfillment, lifestyle, income, family, all those different factors. So, when you're choosing your career and you're deciding on a career path, you definitely want to think about what's going to work best for you and what's really going to help you achieve your goals, not just in your career but also in your life overall. Okay, and those are definitely, and like I said, that's why we're providing these reasons why you should definitely consider being a dental hygienist. Okay, so let's go over them one more time, just a quick recap. 1, enjoy a flexible work schedule. Okay. Number 2, partnerships for patient health. You really get to build those relationships with your patients. Number 3, earn a competitive salary. Just shy of $80,000 a year is the annual average for salary, which is not too shabby. Number 4, discover advancement opportunities within the dental field. So if this is something that you really love, you can continue to, hone your skills and learn more about dental hygiene. The industry is changing all the time, so it's always a good idea to invest in that professional development. Number 5, ability to help others improve their health. Okay, it can be very, very rewarding helping your patients really achieve their health goals. Number 6, job stability, right? Pretty much anything in the medical field, dental field is going to have a lot of job stability because, there are always going to be people. And if there are people, there's always going to be health items that need to be attended to. And as a dental hygienist, you definitely get to actively do that quite a bit. Okay. Number 7, every day is a little bit different, right? So you're dealing with a lot of different patients and a lot of different oral health needs, and maybe even some different issues as well that you're going to have to help patients resolve. So it's a little bit different every day. Variety is the spice of life. So that's definitely a plus. Number 8, a social work environment. So it's very social being a dental hygienist, not just working with patients, but also with your team. 9, accelerated education options. So again, you can choose to continue being a dental hygienist by getting, advanced degrees, or you can move on to becoming a dentist. There's a lot of different options in terms of education and career pathing. Okay. Number 10, you do hands-on work, right? So this is definitely not one of those sit at a desk jobs. You're up, you're moving around, you're going from operatory to operatory, working with patients, interacting with your colleagues and your leadership. So it's very hands-on. And lastly, number 11, possibility of working in the medical field. Okay. So um, great engagement today, everyone. So glad that everyone got to stop by and leave a few comments and a few insights on today's topic and just being part of the conversation. So really love the engagement today. And of course, if you got to watch this video a little bit later and we couldn't get to your comment, we will definitely respond to it as soon as possible. I got another one coming in. Always someone new, never a bored moment. Yeah, absolutely, Ralph. That's definitely one of the benefits of being a dental hygienist. Meeting new people, engaging with new people all the time, and being able to help them as well. So we hope that you enjoyed today's stream. We'll be back next week with part 2 of this 3-parter. Super excited for that. But until then, I hope everyone has a great week, has a great weekend. Continue to stay safe out there. We'll see you soon.